Hello, good morning. Ooh, what a week. Actually, I think it's been 2 weeks since my last recording. I know you guys don't see that gap when I do that, um, but it's been. Um, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, per se. I'm working through some stuff. I kind of got myself a little frustrated when I look back at the weight that I had lost and the weight I was at my first shot. I'm down 2 pounds. I've had 7 shots, so that's 7 weeks and 2 pounds. Um, for those of you who are just joining me, I am doing a semaglutide shot. It's similar to Ozempic. It's not the name brand Ozempic, it's just the generic. I'm on a journey to lose 100 pounds. I'm working on it. Anyways, I'm kind of in a funk right now. I expected much more, and I understand that the way that this doctor prescribes it in the gradient doses to try and prevent some of the side effects and the unpleasant ones, especially, and to not end up in the hospital with constipation or other complications, that my weight loss may not start until I hit that sweet spot. However, my friend that is doing this and has been doing it for a while hasn't lost any weight. And I don't know if it's due to dedication and the food that's going in his mouth, or if it's that his body's just done. In my notes it says insert a big but here, but I've been having some mental debates about this. I've been in my head a lot. The weight loss is important, but have I lost any weight? Not really. 7 weeks, 2 pounds, that's not very much. Am I relying too much on this shot to fix my weight problem? Yes and no. I have been dealing with how much food I've been eating, quantities, qualities, and that kind of stuff. Ice cream is bad. Still want it all the time. I have been eating okay. Have I been eating things I shouldn't eat? Probably. Do I need to rein that in? Absolutely. 1 week I lost 6 pounds, and that was amazing. But the next week I gained it right back. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to yo-yo this way all the way down. I want to know, is it my body saying this isn't going to work for me? Or is it me not putting the right foods into my body? Or is it something else? I don't want to throw money away and throw money at something. I don't want to buy my health, but I will, again, with the buts. At church yesterday, our pastor was talking about a lot of the extra stuff we have in our lives. And it made me think of my grandma. She was taking pills to combat side effects of other pills that led to more side effects. And before we realized it, she had like 10 to 15 prescriptions that were dealing with side effects for the original pill of birth control, and she was 65 years old. So it's like, Grandma, you've already done menopause and you're done. You don't have to worry about that anymore. So which one of these do you actually need? This one's causing high blood pressure. Now you're taking a high blood pressure pill. This high blood pressure pill is making you cough. Now you're taking a pill to prevent the cough. This one that's making you cough is causing you not to sleep, and now you're taking a sleeping. I mean, it was so messed up that doctors would just keep prescribing these pills to her. She didn't need them. She ended up coming off of them. I think she was on like 1 or 2, and it was just like for diabetes. It was a mess. I don't want to be that person. They had put me on metformin. I didn't really see that it worked for me, so I quit. They put me on blood pressure medicine. It gave me the cough, which led to the other pill. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking a pill that's going to make my asthma come back when I've worked so hard to get rid of my asthma. I don't want to waste my time or my money on something that's not going to work. I know I can do better with diet and weight loss. Okay, wait. Fasting and dieting, not diet and weight loss. I am completely off the phentermine. My brain is foggy off and on. I want to fix that. I know the only way I can fix that is through fasting. Can I fast while I'm on the semaglutide shots? Absolutely. Have I? No. Why not? I don't know. I'm just sitting here waiting for them to kick in and do the magic. And that's not going to happen. That's no different than if I were to do gastric bypass surgery. Is it going to fix everything? No. So why am I sitting here waiting for the magic shot to kick in and fix everything? I'm going to have to still do something. We've cut our portion sizes down. Terry was funny the other day. I started making him 2 street tacos instead of 3 street tacos. And he looked at me and he goes, I think I'm down to 1's enough. He goes, I love them. They're my favorite. I can eat them all day long. But I think 1's enough. And it's like, okay, portion size. And yet last night when he fed himself, he still made the same portion size that he would have. And he still sat there and he ate the whole thing. So it's like control. I didn't eat last night. My stomach is rumbling this morning, which is not supposed to happen on the semaglutides. I need to drink some water and get things moving. More on that in a minute. So I have high blood pressure. It's already better after losing my first 40 pounds. Yes, I've lost 40 pounds as of today. I'm so excited. I have type 2 diabetes. It is improving as my weight goes down. I need to take a test this morning before I go to school. I have to remember to do that. I want to see what my morning glucose levels are. I did have ice cream yesterday, but it was at like 5:30, so it was earlier. I have high triglycerides. My cholesterol levels are okay, but my triglycerides are high, which is what causes these things on my eyes. It's a Mediterranean thing, I was told. I don't know that I have Mediterranean genes. Evidently I do, but I didn't know I did. Anyways, I need to get my blood work done and see where my triglycerides are at. I have a pending order sitting out there, so I can just order it, just fill it and go do it on my own. I don't need the doctor to tell me what it says. I can read the statistics. I love data. Anyways, I'm torn because this costs so much, the semaglutide shots. It starts at $65 a week. It ranges up to who knows what. Every time you go up like 2 or 3 doses, it goes up $10. And I'm getting up to the price range where it's like, it's kind of pinching my budget a little bit. And I don't want to be pinching my budget. I don't want to be throwing away money at something that could be potentially harming me. The reason I started this was because of the 3 health issues: blood pressure, diabetes, and triglycerides. I want to quit because it's costing me so much money. I need to continue because I know it can work and it can help. But I feel like I'm quitting before I even get into the game because it hasn't ever gotten to the sweet spot of making me not hungry or not want food. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry at all. I haven't been hungry since the first shot, but I still want food. And that's the part. It's like, it's supposed to make you slightly nauseous, so you don't want food and you can't even stand the thought of food. I still want food all the time. Maybe I have a problem because of my food addiction and it's making it more complicated. I don't know. I hate how long it takes to get to that sweet spot. It's taking too long. 7 weeks. I'm going into week 8 right now. It's too long. That's 2 months of money, a lot of money going out the window. And it's like, I know it's a process and I hate the process. I also have a friend who's lost 100 pounds doing this and she's down to 1 shot a month. That's maintainable. 1 shot a month, and she's lost over 100 pounds and is keeping it off. 100 pounds. That's crazy. That's my goal. Is this the way I'm going to lose it? I don't know. Do I need to kick in and do some fasting and do it the right way? Maybe. Is it better just to fast? Is it better to use the semaglutide? I don't know. I've done a lot of research, but I haven't, there's not enough research out there about it. So I'm kind of playing a game here. There's people I know that look at me like, oh, you're going to die. One lady came up to me the other day. She goes, you know, it's because I care, right? I said, oh, I know you care. I also know I care about you, and you probably should be on it because you do have diabetes and you are 250, 300 pounds overweight. I get it. I have to consider the risks. high blood pressure, diabetes, triglycerides. I have to go back to those every single time. I have to fix those 3 things before I can worry about anything else. I don't want to cause harm while I'm fixing those 3 things, though. So, I mentioned earlier there's other factors. I found out this week that I have had a UTI for who knows how long. I found out because there's blood in my urine. I had no other symptoms. My lower back hurts. My stomach hurts. I've been working in the yard. Who knows? It could be, I'm getting old and everything hurts all the time. That's what I attributed it to. I was waking up almost every morning with kidney pain. I thought it's because I slept so hard and I didn't move enough. Lo and behold, I had a kidney infection. It was a lot. My trip to Seattle when I had to go pee every 20 to 30 minutes and I was not because I knew I didn't have to. Yeah, that was the UTI forming. I've had a lot of other symptoms along the way. It's really bad. I wasn't septic, but I was really close to getting to that point. And yeah, it's kind of a family thing, I guess. I remember my grandma almost dying from it a couple times. Yeah, she was a lot older, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the way our bodies deal with it and we don't get all the symptoms. Most people have UTI and it hurts to pee. Never had that. Never had a problem with that. So who knows what that's all about. Anyways, I just have to be really careful with that. So I'm curious and I'm wondering if all that bacteria in my system and all my high white blood cells and all my high red blood cells, which were ridiculous, both of them were like, holy cow, off the charts. If all of that is preventing me from losing weight. I know with all of that, I had to take antibiotics. They prescribed me 3 things. I'm only taking the antibiotics and we'll see if I need the other 2 things. But I also know that I'm going to have to go back on my kefir pretty intensely to get my gut biome built back up because it's going to be gone. I'm struggling. Clearly, I'm struggling. I need to find something to do in the times where I am tempted to eat. I've been trapped in my classroom a lot. School's almost over, so that's not going to be a problem. When Terry's with me, I am so much more held accountable because I can't eat in front of him, and I won't eat in front of him. And when he gets up to go to the bathroom, I'm intentional about doing something productive. Like I'll get up and go do the dishes, or I'll go vacuum part of the house, or I'll do something productive so that I'm not tempted to go sneak food. We really don't have a lot of food in the house. We have bad things like cereal, and I won't eat those. I do like my cream of wheat in the morning, but I'm not eating that. But is that better than me eating something worse? Absolutely. So there's a fine line. Anyways, all that being said, I, due to finances this week, because I don't have the money to pay for my shot, I was supposed to take it tomorrow, and we're not going to. We're going to put it off till Friday, which is payday. And we'll take it then. We will see where it goes from there. I'm torn. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all 4 days, to make my decision if I'm going to get the next shot or not. I don't know. I probably should. I'm enjoying this trip so far, but I'm at a point where I'm questioning things. And it's time to do some research and find some really good studies on somebody who's been successful. And I know that some of you are out there watching this, and thank you for lasting this long in my ramblings. Let me know. Is it something that you're looking into and you haven't done yet? Is it something that you've done and you're like, please don't do it? Is it something you've read about, but you haven't actually seen it in action? I'm curious because there's really not a lot of information out there. There's details about, yes, it lowers this, it lowers your glucose in your blood by raising your insulin, but insulin causes fat, and then fat makes more fat cells, and then you're burning fat, but you're also losing muscle. But I'm 200 some pounds And I don't need that 200 pounds worth of muscle when I'm 100 and whatever pounds when I finish. So I'm okay losing a little bit of muscle. I just don't want to lose so much muscle and only have fat left. I also don't want to lose bone. And it says sometimes you can lose bone, but I don't know how accurate that is. Because like I said, when you shrink, your whole body shrinks. You don't need the muscle mass that you have when you're carrying around 250, 280 pounds. So, yeah, okay. Anyways, here we go. I've got 4 days. I'll let you know what I do on Friday.